as the Lord began to reveal to us everything we need to know about the apostolic calling and ministry, He showed us that there may be 4 different types of apostles where ministry is concerned. And then later He showed us that there are also 4 different types of apostles whose calling is exclusively to business. Now, amongst these apostolic types, there are some that stand out. For example, Solomon stands out clearly as an apostle who's involved not only in ministry but also in business. And David, the apostolic Davidic type, stands on its own in that the life of David is a model of how God actually prepares and trains every single apostle. So if you want to understand how God is going to train and prepare you, if you're called to be an apostle, a look at the life of David will show you some of the things that you can expect. And so you'll see in this book, firstly, that there is a preparation phase that you have to go through, and you'll see how this preparation phase was clearly displayed in the life of David. After preparation, there comes a call to a training period. And again, you'll see the same thing in the life of David as he moved out of preparation and into training. And then into the first phase of apostolic training. Oh, those of you who have been there, you know what I'm talking about. But David shows us all of this, and you're going to be amazed to see how close the life and experiences of David are to what you have experienced and what you are going to experience if you are still in training. You are going to learn all about how you will have to face and experience dealing with the status quo church system, the existing church system, which is modeled largely by the world and not according to God's pattern. You will see how God had to separate David from the system of Saul, and in the same way He will separate you as an apostle from the status quo church system. And then there comes a time of being placed officially in that office of the apostle. Although David was called to be king while still a shepherd boy, he didn't go out the next day and step onto the throne. There was a lot of phases he needed to go through until the time came eventually when he was made ready to step forward and put the crown on his head and begin to reign. There is a specific stage that you must reach in qualifying to be an apostle. That stage is not reached by intellectual accomplishment, by intense study. It's not reached by somebody just prophesying over you. You are going to go through training, very intense training, and you're going to have to face many death experiences. You're going to have to suffer test after test. You're going to fail tests, and some tests you will not fail, but you will pass them. But the actual qualification comes only when God says, now is the time. That time may come after you've just failed the test, so you cannot predict when you will be ready. But God knows when you are ready and when the time is right, in the right time and place. Not when you choose it, but when He chooses it, you will be placed as an apostle. All of these are very clearly mirrored in the life of David, and you're going to be fascinated to see how his whole life and experiences, they just tie up so much with what you've been going through or what you've gone through as God prepared you to rise up into apostolic office.